Popping stuff aboard emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't no disease. Gotta get back. Don't long till I 16. A pocket full on repeat. Strong with pocket full on repeat. Gotta count up and I've been down. Picture going about 100 miles. That road can't miss now. Standing tall, ready, always on go. Taking me to pin town. PO said slow down, so I come away and I skip town. 16 was on underage, then 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said you wide, no 10 time. I need like a man, even if your eyes don't bear to. Touchdown like I had a six with a shooter, nigga, that's a ball move. Don't be worried about the straw, dude. Do you and I'm a do I. So the boy got a paint job with a clip coat and some fall guy. The girlfriend need a trick or beat, I was fresh meat, no quick fire. Hit me with and Beyonce, put a ring on it in a lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee and I'm shooting three. Put sweat in it to the green. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins in a bell tip. Open up, let me splash it. Pop a silver board emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. Pocket full on repeat. All right, pop a silver board emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. Pocket full on repeat. Second round of the fight, something ain't right. I gotta do my work. Blue walking through the air, no night flight. There was some people. Got one like to live, and I put 15 on all the hit the ground. Running rabbit past the Usain Bolt. Don't like 2 finger sign so far, I can't be caught. 19 inch crunch time, and I send it home like a walk off. AMG on steroid, there's a flex walker with a nightmare. Coming full force, no warning, just know I don't fight fair. Good flight, no flight fair. Hot rounds out of hot barrel. Put the mic in the head, lock until them tap, 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 tap there. Short LCPR. What the hell I need me for? Pick up to the water, get them up. Time for you a lifeguard. I'm a whole damn lifeguard. Then dance with a wrist sharp. Right show me what's hard. Get skatebooks and I count hard. Play my hand for the W. Time talk about who is who. They be on this, who is who. I'm on the surfboard when I'm coming through. Strout.
Check one, check two. Check one, check two. All right, now we are here live. I am your host, Mr. Know It All, and I'm here on Hood Talk, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella, and it's right time to get the show started. So go ahead, shoot that topic, let us know what's going on.
Well, hello everybody. Happy Petty Tuesday to you. Before we get started,
And happy birthday
don't
to
forget
you.
thank you, and to you too, sir. Happy birthday. Okay, look. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know It All on Facebook. There's the information if you want to send him some love at the bottom of the screen. Up. It's coming. There it is. But one other thing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. But getting into this subject tonight, we're starting on part 2 of Everybody Ain't Your Friend and Most Ain't Your Partner. We're here to talk about it.
Oh, suck it, dug it now. Let me get my spray so I can get some stuff started.
That's for the sheesh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, make it fresh.
stuff started. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All righty, let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. I don't know how to act. All right, talk to me. Talk to me.
Thank you. Miss Rita said happy birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday, Mr. Know-It-All.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's Leo season.
That part, if you didn't know, it's that time. It's going on. It's going down.
Yeah, it's the Leos jumping out here, you know, all that old type of stuff.
Uh-huh.
So, it's time to get into it. Part 2. We left a lot of stuff off. So they said, Let's try it again. Let's try
Let's
it again.
finish this thing up. And that's what
Yeah,
happened.
we had some, how they say, communication problems. No,
Mm.
we ready. We ready. All right, let's get going. I mean, I mess around and had the big face here or something. You all right? Can you see the little screen? No, just messing with you. Can you see though?
Over this
Are
way.
you? How do you say? Are you ready? Okay.
I'm ready. So, first thing we're going to talk about, so how do you handle when people dragging your name? Do you justify?
Well,
I always say, okay, go ahead.
go ahead. I pick it back off that.
Okay,
Go
I
ahead.
always say actions speak louder than words all the time. You know, your actions will set it. And if a person really know you, they'll do some research and check into it. But if you want to take what somebody else say and live on that, then that's what you do because a dog that bring a bone carry the bone.
Yeah,
So
I've
you
never
can't
heard
sit
that.
there. Yeah, you can't talk about it. It's the same dog bringing it and carrying it. You take it that over there and dig it and bury it. You the one that
Well,
carried it.
I'm glad you said it like that because it give me a different perspective of it. Because what I'm getting when you say that is, you know how some person always bringing you mess, and you be thinking there's people out there that don't like you and all that,
Mhm.
but who keep bringing you all this mess that's keeping
All that
you
complaint.
riled up? Who keep telling you your man doing this and your people doing this and doing that and everybody doing everything behind your back because how they know so well? Like
Right.
they in touch with the other side or something. They investigating, your
Mhm.
other half or anything. Is it what? Because I'm gonna tell you, even if a person, I put it where I never had this to happen with my friends. Like I never had my friends take a picture of somebody and say, "Hey man, I saw you good. I see Gary with this person here. Look at this. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? I never say that because I guess when you rock with certain dudes, certain people that's not messy, you don't realize how laid back the people are around you until you get around messy people that keep up keep up stuff all the time, keep up shit,
Mhm.
as we say. So sometimes we don't even understand how blessed we are sometimes just to not have a lot of mess in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes we don't even realize how blessed we are just
Mhm.
not to have mess. So I don't know. But I know
Yeah,
once we're gonna get into these subjects. Payout.
good.
Move it.
So when your people turn on you for the love of money or feeling of a person, what do? You have those people. You have people that turn on you for the love of money in all type of ways. Have you had people you probably know, or maybe you, that people come back and cut you off, rob you, or rob somebody, or they
uh,
feel like this about this person, so they come back
yeah,
and push you to gain that person to be a part of their life. Just like, like you say, taking pictures. Oh, this your dude or whatever. Or this your girl. They showing you this person doing this or that. And they probably trying to backdoor you all along.
I done had some people do stuff like that, but I never considered them so-called friends. So I mean, it didn't. it didn't bother me that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm the type person. If you ain't gonna put it in front of me, or you ain't gonna put it in front of me, like say somebody come to me and say, "Hey, oh, let's do it like this." Say, you know, um, um, just say like say if I was married, okay. Say if I was married and somebody came to my wife and said, "Oh, your man doing this and doing that." So she come to me, "Oh, I heard you doing this and doing that." I say, "Who said it? Let's go talk to him." Now, if we can't go talk to him, or we can, if we can't have this conversation with all us in the same room, or all us in the same area,
Don't
I
come
feel
tell
like
me.
it ain't no reason to tell me, because you know what I'm saying. Because I feel like if you're gonna be this champion of a friend, be all the way. You know what I'm saying? Be that friend gonna stand right in your face. Yeah, nigga, I seen you this and that, that. You know what I'm saying? Be that friend. Don't be the friend
Mm,
that say some stuff and then try to hide the hand. Don't tell them I said it. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, it's a
them,
lot of people like that.
yeah, it's a lot of them like that, and I feel like I don't even see why you said something if you in here and you saying stuff and you're hiding your hit, hiding your hand. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And they just had some people get out. And I think one thing with me and most of my friends, like I'm straight up with them, most of them straight up with me. And I really don't never have, too much of that BS. But I know it's out there. I know it's out there, and I know a lot of people like a lot of people thrive off BS. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't live
Mhm.
without drama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like without drama
That's
in their
their
life,
booster thing.
yeah, it's like they bored. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like anytime you get around there and they, ooh, this bitch, ooh, you be like, nah, I don't want to be around this energy. You know what I'm saying? Because
Uh-huh.
it's bad energy. It's bad energy for a woman to be around women that's just messy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody talking about everybody in some of these realms, everybody talking about everybody. The same people that you talking about and you telling them about somebody else, they going back and say, girl, guess what this bitch what's name talking about? You know what I'm saying? It don't matter because somebody taking your soon as you tell them the stuff, they taking your shit and saying, guess what this girl? Oh yeah, she done told me all about this and that. And I'm just glad that I'm able to single stuff out, like talk to this person and me and this person keep this here, talk to this person, me and this person keep that there. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because people ask me all kind of questions. You know what I'm saying? They ask me all kind of questions. They ask me questions about hell, everything going on, the host, everything, everything. People ask me all kind of questions.
I mean, but why? Just being nosy?
Just being nosy,
Uh,
and me myself, I don't talk business. I don't get into that because it's messy, and it's a certain kind of messy because why? You know, a lot of times why you want to know certain things in the first place. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? Like, I mean, it's just messy. And to stay out of mess, and it's hard to stay out of mess, you gotta stop stepping in it. If you keep stepping in shit, it don't matter how far you walk, you still gonna smell like it. You feel what I'm
oh,
saying? They gonna get all between your toes and everything. So I think a lot of people been walking in mess so long that they like the smell. And me myself, hey, I like to wash my feet off all day. Okay, my bad. Get this shit out.
no.
So what you think about it?
I mean, I can understand what you're saying. I mean, just say for instance, social media. What happened?
No, look at read the comment.
Oh, okay.
He said, "I showed."
Joe asked about Miss Bella. What's up, Leon?
Yep. But yeah, that's my partner there.
It's good. That be the things like just say for instance, like me on myself. A lot of people don't know where I'm coming from or much about me because I don't put my business out there like talking
Right,
about. So only thing you can have is an assumption. So
right,
you have an assumption, you stick with it. You do that. That's your guns. But
yeah,
when you be out here, you putting all your business out here, talking about your life and this and that, you know, so many people take what you got going on and they'll probably try and use it against you. So
and
you
then
have to be careful in those areas too, because everybody's not out here just being
and
cool and copacetic.
then I'm gonna tell you this. That with me and my boy Leon and you and all my other partners around here. Like if somebody asked me about any of my friends, I'd be a less of a friend to start telling my friend business, right?
That part, you better not tell none of my business.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like I sit back and like everybody should know. When I got on this show, you remember when I did the first show, before you got on here, when I did the first show when my boy was interviewing me and all that, and first thing I said is I might talk about stuff, but I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna be out here calling people names. I ain't
People
gonna be
name.
telling people business and all that. And I keep that stuff in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like a dude come and tell me something and say, "Hey man, between me and you, it's between
And
me
it
and him,
needs to stay between me and
right?"
you. But people
You know
like,
what I'm
the boy said, don't you say nothing. But just like
saying?
you're supposed to not say anything, you go to the next person and say the same thing. Believe you me, they're gonna say something.
Yeah, right.
If you couldn't hold it, you think they're gonna hold it? No.
Yeah. So that's one thing that I try to, pride myself sometimes just making sure that I try to
Being
stay,
loyal.
yeah, to each friend, to every friend.
Yeah.
Like not running telling any of my friend business. If somebody asked me about one of my friends, I ain't telling the business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can speculate, they can, all that extra and all that, they can do whatever. Think what you want to think. But me telling the business ain't gonna they ain't gonna run nowhere else and say, oh yeah, OG Big Boy told me this. No, they ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So um I mean, it is what it is when it comes to that one. Next on the list, come on with it.
Okay. Some people are stuck in how you used to be. Isn't that the
Yeah.
truth? Stop talking about how I used to come in the part over here. Hey, I grew up. I just had a birthday. If I don't do it like that anymore, I'm a grandmother. I have a grandson. I don't do all that no more.
Yeah, people still putting pictures of me up sleep in the club 15 years later. Hey man, Joe got to get rest before you go
I
back
got
home.
growth going on around here. What you
You got to
doing?
get rest before you go back home. What y'all talking about? Okay.
Ain't that the truth?
They be out here in these streets, ain't got no rest. I mean, that's the whole thing. Like you go to a party or whatever,
That's
or
called growing up.
your people say, "Hey man, go out, sit down, whatever. Take a chill pill. We got you. I wake you up in a little while. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, whatever. And that's how you take care of your people. You know what I'm saying? But it be like this.
But then when people take pictures of you, and will put it on a social platform and think that's funny. That's not cool. You're supposed to have my back.
Well,
So that lets me know, don't do that no more.
well, you can't. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do it in a whole different way. The same way that I take a picture of a car or somebody with they ride raggedy, or the police standing out there, or somebody doing something they ain't got no business, somebody driving crazy, I got to think about I'm outside. So once you go outside, everything is open. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if I
Uh,
had somebody stand in the house with me and a photo came out and it was me like this here, and oh, I'm putting him out. Now, because see, now you in the home, messing up. You feel what I'm
invading our privacy. Oh, okay.
Now, if I'm at a club, hell, it's cameras, it's everybody doing live, it's people taking photos all over. Like, it's cameras in there. Shit, don't get messed up if you think, you know what I'm saying, or don't get out of pocket if you don't want to get put on blast. But guess what? All that stuff help you learn and grow from it. If somebody put you on blast or something, it make you say, I don't want to be caught slipping like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. Sometimes people can put you on blast and you be like, okay, I got you.
Mhm.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it just make you
Yeah.
move different. Make you move different. I don't sit down at it. I don't even sit down in a club no more now. I'm sitting down. Okay.
Well, some people
But
will club until they die. If that's what you do, then do what you do. You know?
yeah. Shouts out to my pop. Whoop whoop. Okay. Hey, look. Since you said it like that, my pop go to club every week. Since you said it, you said some people go club till they die. Ha ha.
Just dirty.
And then look, he got a following, and they right behind him. He done made people that didn't even go to club every day. They didn't even realize what they doing. They in the club every
But
weekend,
you silly. I'm not going there with you. And I don't have nothing to say. Hey, Mr. Honeysucker, how
man.
you doing?
But I'm just saying,
In my window,
that
William,
was
but how you
that was
doing?
that was a good one there, didn't it?
You tried it.
Yeah,
You better stop that.
but he got a whole following.
Well,
He sit up
hey,
there looking
like
at
father,
Pop. He be
like
like,
son.
the Pop got a whole crew going to the club. Okay, all right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Okay. Look, people don't even realize. All right. Come on, we go move, buddy. We gonna be moving. And what you think about people the same with you, like people being stuck how you used to be. You think you done grew out of all that?
Well, I be trying to grow, but I have this one friend. Often they always remind me of how I used to fall in the grass, or the things I used to do, or the things I used to say, or how I used to move. That's not cool.
Yeah.
If I show any sign of growth, let growth be growth. Don't come and chop my weeds down. They growing to fill up my yard. You know what I'm saying? Some people like that. They don't forget what you used to do. 10 years later, 5 years later, you got a little growth. Give accolades for the little growth.
Yeah.
So that's
How they
just not cool when you hold it against you, like you say, 13 years later.
Yeah. Cause I got people holding stuff against me 30 years later and stuff. So yeah,
Well,
I feel you.
you probably did some stuff. I
Shout
don't
out,
know. We gotta
shout,
know what it is.
Shouts out to Ruben. Oh, okay, my bad. Nah, I just ain't. I ain't seen him anyway. He been partying lately, so he ain't been on the show like that. He probably sleep right now. Okay,
His
go ahead.
birthday is this month too, isn't it?
Uh-huh. And he acting like it too. Okay. You slipped that one in there. All right, the next one.
Okay, your jokes are taken to heart now. You know why? When you normally joking, you always joking, and now it's taken to heart. That's because somebody feels some type of way you, something you said or you did.
Oh.
Used to like everything, just like when women like you, when women are interested in you, they laugh at everything you say. You so funny. The stuff still is I don't know what.
Yeah.
Everything you want, everybody try and commit to that. But as soon as the interest is gone, ugh, that you know. So that's just like it. Your jokes are taken to heart. So now, which is, oh, you trying to talk about me? Are you trying to say I'm like this or that?
I be
So
mad because I think my joke's still good. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
keep your day job, but okay. Some of your jokes be all right now. I can't say that. Some of them, but we're not gonna say all your jokes are good.
You all right.
That is not a hater, baby. I'm a friend. I'm telling you
You
about yourself.
how to say you a certified hater.
Ooh, I'm telling you about yourself.
No, that's how you roll. See, I didn't even jump off the screen or nothing. See, look at that. I did good.
You got those untouchable arms, the incredible arms. You probably walked it in the next room. See?
Yeah.
And that was a good one.
Yeah. I see now I'm taking your jokes to heart now. All
You
right.
gonna be all right.
Come
Okay.
on with the next one because we
So when
gonna
your questions suddenly become offensive,
and don't forget to like and share. You said
mm,
all of a sudden your jokes what?
no, we on something else.
No, you
It's
just
that
said
when your questions
oh.
suddenly become offensive. That's what I said.
Hmm. No, no.
What's up with your head? You got that
Man.
B on your head. You trying to call me a bitch? That what you doing? Is that what you trying to say to me?
Hey, you know what? You right. Cause guess what? I realize sometimes you can ask people stuff one day and it's all right. And you can ask them sort of the same kind of stuff another day and it burns them up. Why you ask me these questions? Why? What you want to know for? I mean, damn, you know. So I think men, a lot of men go through certain things.
Oh, now you gonna say me? People. We talking about
Yeah,
ear.
people, everybody, because I get in trouble with that men or women thing.
Because we are all affected.
Oh Lord, don't do it.
We are
Don't do
all in this equality land together,
it.
right?
What's up, Latasha Montgomery? Up in this day.
Hey,
You
Tasha.
forgot to say happy birthday to both of us too. My bad. Yeah, yeah.
That part, but it's okay. We still taking them. It's all Leo season, it's okay.
Yeah. That part. Yeah. Leo season. I seen somebody actually threw a party on my birthday and it wasn't their birthday. I was like, and they was trying to like uh, charge. charge me to get in the door. I said, hold on, y'all don't need to be here. I'm the one. It's my birthday.
So did they charge you?
No, let me.
Right. We know how to get in parties
I ain't look.
all year long.
Hey, I ain't paid no place to get in this weekend. Player got some free water and some free ice and all that good stuff.
Ooh,
Yeah,
you got all the good free stuff.
all that good stuff.
Well, hey, anybody want to give me something free? I got you. I'm taking all gifts. That part.
Yeah.
I don't want ice and I don't want the water, but hey, I got the other stuff.
Okay. Come on with it.
So when the friend or associate start to belittle you every chance they get, they become condescending. Mm.
I think a lot of people just don't realize how much they don't have a friend. I was talking to somebody today, and they was like, "Man, you need to do a show. How many people really even got friends? Because I mean, some people got to look around and just because I'm gonna do this because I know you down with me flipping it like this here. Um, hell, I was listening. I was listening to a preacher talking about the Bible, right? And he was saying, trust no man. You know, trust no man. And I thought about it. Trust no man means, no women,
You too.
no men. You know, nobody that walk around and say only trust God. Okay, if you only trust God and you don't trust nobody around here, then do you really have a friend? Because it make it feel like everybody can change up on you. You know what I'm saying? Like people are your friends situational. If your situation change, like if they find out something bad about you, it's same thing with P. Diddy. He thought he had a bunch of friends. He had the key to the city 2 years ago. Now he got
Did they?
10-foot pole. Be like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't know P. Diddy did stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, this is the thing. You got to think about in the heart. This is the heart. You got a heart. Animals have heart. Humans have heart. And it say that the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. So just say if your heart is already deceitful and you live a carnal mind of it's like whatever your mental is, like this is my self gain. That's when people start, that's when the people can change on you or people can
Right.
move a different type of way. That's why it's important on how a person is brought up or how they are reared, because when they are reared a certain way, they move different.
Right.
Whether you're blessed coming up or not. It's just like how you move. It's just you move different.
Yeah. Got to
You
look cool.
okay?
Yeah, got to look cool in this
Your
thing.
iron low?
The AC work.
Oh, you put some RB, what you call the RB40? What is the AC stuff called? Refrigerant. What you call the stuff you put in there? Antifreeze. You put some stuff in your AC? Okay.
You know what? You done throw me off because I was finna come back with something. I forgot what I was finna come back with.
Well, you throwed yourself off. You put the jacket on. I didn't.
You're a hater. Such a hater. Come on with your next
So when people start pretending to be happy for you,
one.
mm,
That's something else. Cause
it,
that happens a lot. I mean, um I guess it happens more than we think it is, pretending. Because Shaq wife pretend the whole relationship that she loved him. She wrote a book afterward and said she never loved Shaq. So I mean, it's like, yeah, she put it in her book. So um,
But
I
why was
think
she with him then? What did the book say? Why? What was her purpose of being
gang,
with him? Well,
gang,
no, no,
gang.
you said game.
She gang. She had children. She had children, and 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 she set for life. She was set for life just by being with him. Think about it.
No, by having his children.
No, yeah, but I mean, by marrying him, she was set for life too. I mean, by playing the part. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you think about the lady, is it Laura Pittman, Scottie Pittman, wife?
Hmm.
It ain't
But
one of
but you don't have to
Jordan.
love somebody to be with them.
I
It's not
understand that, but
required for us to love you to be with you. We respect you enough to be with you
yeah,
as
and,
a
and
man, you know.
yeah, and I think that's what's going on these days. I I think I think what's destroying a lot of relationships is the word called love. Is people are looking for a love that's kind of artificial, made up in the
It
last
is wrong places.
50, 100 years. And I think people don't realize relationships is more about dedication, probably standing beside somebody through the tough times and worst times. Cause like if I'm P. Diddy, uh he right now staying quiet, listening to his lawyers, and he fuck around in a whole year or something, get past all this stuff. He's still gonna be a 500 million now, some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And he's still gonna be making his little money off little stuff he's in, but he just can't participate no more. Like the Revolt channel and stuff like that. It's stuff he's in that he can't participate, but at the same time, um, I can't wait till you know till once he get past all this, and some of them people that was close, they call themselves close to him and this and that, because I'm gonna tell you this, and I know this might be a little controversial. I'm gonna tell you this. If I had a partner and we true partners, we boys, we Ace Coon Bone. We Ace Coon Bone on how he treat me and this and that. If my partner was, go to jail for murder or to go to jail for, whooping somebody or kill, whatever he go to jail for, you know what I'm saying? I still, it don't stop him from being, he was my partner. You feel what I'm saying?
It
So,
should.
so I think the only thing that I probably would draw the line, stuff like that, like they say with children and on that, stuff that just if I didn't
Bruce.
know that cross my little line or what's name, because it's always a line that somebody can cross. You be like, nah, dog, we ain't kicking like that. But long as you straight up good dude to me all this time, and he might have slipped up. Somebody crossed him, and he, did handle business or whatever he had to do. I mean, I can't charge him for that. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I think a lot of people gonna realize how less friends they have by the situations they get in, and then they think that these people real, around them, and then they realize no. they really never liked me like that because they left me over petty stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, you know. Like if somebody told me I don't mess with you no more, man. You slap your girlfriend. I'm like, oh, damn. That's all it took. You should just left me a long time ago if you leaving me over something petty. Like, you know, like something that ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend was your mama. I can see why you fall out with me.
Yeah, that makes it
Well, I
different.
need to stop that. I need to stop that before I get in trouble. What's up, Timothy? Up in his house, up in this thing. What's up, man?
Hello.
What up, DJ Big Drip, Big Dog? Yeah, man. That's one of the hottest DJs in Jackson. I mean,
All right.
he
You better
DJ at
DJ.
Twilight and 50 other clubs. Shoot, he get busy, and I ain't. You know one thing about it, he ain't never been a lazy DJ. He gonna be hype. He gonna be jumping around that thing, and he gonna get it crunk. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, shout out to DJ. What's his name? Big
Big
Drip.
drip,
You better big drip it.
big drip up in the house. And because he always dripping, you know, the chains and the drip and the glass. You see him
Oh,
on the picture? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Big drip up in this.
okay.
All right, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. We trying to make it, man. This economy going to shit. They say that the goddamn economy, what they say? They said, we finna enter a recession. It's official. It's
It's
stock
already
market.
started. What
Stock,
you thought?
nah, the stock market crashed yesterday or something. Was it yesterday or day before?
That was Sunday, wasn't it?
Sunday. The stock market crashed. So just the thought of the vice president winning made the okay no just but hey he said Bidenomics is working. Okay. Hey, so the stock market crashed. Okay, all right then. Oh, he said appreciate it. There you go. Thanks for sharing, big dog. Thanks for sharing, man. DJ Big Drip. You see him?
Big drip,
He had to get
big
you.
drip,
See,
big
he
drip.
got one G under there, and it should have been two G's.
For the drip part, cause he dripping.
Big Drip. Okay. Yep.
Oh, God.
What's that next one? Go ahead.
So when a person enjoy reminding you about your flaws, you ain't got this. I got this. You need to work on this. I got this.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm listening.
If somebody is telling you about your flaws because they care, that's one thing. If
That's
somebody
different
if somebody telling you about your flaws
for self
because
gain.
because they just want to laugh at you and you know what I'm saying, like they see a joke walking, look at you with your old limp and your ass can barely walk. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody's saying, "Oh, I see you limping," man, if you mess around and get these shoes, you know, if somebody
They can
offering
help you out.
something to help you out. You know, oh, you ain't using your cane, or you ain't walking in them shoes like you supposed to be. You know, uh, sometimes somebody telling you about your flaws is somebody reminding you still have ways to go sometimes in your growth. You know what I'm saying?
You got to
But
think about it in a positive way if
right,
that's what's going on.
right. Because see, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna I'm a big person on self criticism. When somebody tell me something about myself, I take it. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, hey, you if you did this, like even when people say stuff, you know, with the show, I take it in. You know what I'm saying? I take it in and I do process it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if somebody tell me, "Oh no, you just doing the wrong thing. You need to be doing this," now it come off like it's their show. You know what I'm saying? Like if they do it so much, you know, so much in a way, like it's just like a person telling you you done got your car painted a certain color, and they like, man, it looked way better if you had did it red, man. I love red, man. You know what I'm saying? Be like, well, get you a car and you paint yours red, and we'll put them side by side and see who like it the best. You know, or something. You know what I'm saying, or something
Right.
like this. So me myself, people that reminding you of their flaw of your flaws, sometimes them the same people that can't take being told about their flaws.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Put the next one down right quick. Oh,
So we're talking about they start to treat your friendship like a competition of who got more. That falls in the same thing. You know, when a person is not for sure of what they got, they want to make it seem as if they're better than you. Oh man, you got this bike, I got the same bike, but mine's came with the extra kit. You know,
nah.
you didn't have to say that. We have the same bike. It doesn't matter. You got the extra kit.
But
Good.
Boosie
I
did that
like
one.
it.
Look, Boosie did that one time too. He said, y'all got the charger. He said, y'all cost 30, mine cost 40. He said in a song.
Yeah, you got to pay for the extra.
So it just sometimes people be trying to let you know we different. Just like we be sometimes we see a car, say we see a Rolls Royce or something, right? And then we see a celebrity in his Rolls Royce. See, the difference is our Rolls Royce, if somebody shoot at us, we gonna get shot. When they Rolls Royce get shot up, it got bulletproof glass. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes people be trying to let you know, like, we ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? If you throw a grenade under my car, I'm gonna be all right, player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that what rest in peace, young Dolph, that what he was trying to say with that song 100 shots. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
People like y'all trying to shoot at me 100 shots. Y'all ain't get me, this and that.
They
But
had to wait till he got out.
now it's just like this here. Um, I go back to the old school and Scarface and 8 Ball, MJG, and they say if a joke want to get you, they can get you. Somebody can get you. It don't matter how many guns you got. That's why I try to
How
tell
much
people you
fuel
can have
you have? If they,
thousand of guns. You can have thousand of what's his name? A dude, if he really wants you, if somebody wants you and you don't know that certain person wants you, they can walk up on you in Family Dollar and shoot you, and it's over with. You know what I'm saying?
just like that. And then
Just
that's the
like
sad
that.
thing. You don't know how people really feel in their hearts about you. You can be
Yeah.
talking to this person today and not knowing that they'll probably take you out or try and do something to harm you the same day. I
You
wouldn't
know,
even say the next day. It's easily done. You know, even on female side, they make pretend like they're really there for you or just concerned, excuse me,
I'm,
concerned about your life and everything's going
I'm,
on.
I'm
But
glad.
all along they're doing tactics to tear you
I'm,
down.
I'm glad. I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna share a little story. Uh, I went to the I went to a little spot Sunday, and they had pool table, whatever. I didn't shoot no pool, but I seen one of my older partners up in there, and we used to shoot pool against each other all the time, stuff like that. But we stopped shooting pool against each other because I felt like he was angry or he was kind of some set him off that he kind of stopped messing with me for like, some years. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And it was around, some girl he was dating or whatever, back then too. But I think what happened back then, I had spoke to the girl or something in the club. You know how a person walk in, they see somebody, and then she started acting funny with him or something, and they fell out. I mean, like, and he thought that me and one of my other partners, because we people talking, all the time, and he thought I had said something. But he said he found out these years later, because girl started back trying to mess with him again, and he was like, asking why she, act a fool the first time. And then she said somebody totally different than he thought it was me. And he came in the club. I mean, well, we was in the club or whatever. He came over there and he said, "Man, I want to get something off my chest," and took me to the side. And he was crying. And he said, "Hey, man," he said, I was like, "Oh shit! I hope this." I'm trying to look at ways out. I hope this nigga don't shoot me. So
Why would you think he's going to shoot you?
no, man, you never know what people, just like you just said, you never know what people might have. He had an animosity against me, and he had just found out that it wasn't me. And he found out like three different people that he talked to, and it was somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? So he said it was on his heart, that we had fell out so long, how cool we used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So that's different.
And that's what had him crying, because he was like, "Man, I shouldn't have never thought that you would do me like that." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
If you knew me as a person.
huh? Right, right,
I
right,
said,
right. So
mhm.
yeah, so we cleaned all that up, hugged, shook hands, and and it had me thinking about that, and that's why I always just hope any friend that I got can actually come straight to me, you know, and talk to me instead of trying to listen to somebody, that might not know.
Make an
Because
assumption.
because it's just like this here. You can always come and get it out the horse's mouth. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of nobody. So you can always just come and be like, "Hey, whoop de whoop, did you do this or did you do that?" You know what I'm saying? If you just, want to be honest. Cause like, a lot of my partners, I mean, like like some of my partners, we had fell out at different parts of my life because I was so honest on the which way they was going and which way I seen them headed and this and that. You know what I'm saying? But it all
Hmm.
comes back around when people mess around, go there and realize like this man didn't mean me no harm like I thought he might have meant me some harm. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, they understood that your friendship was probably actually genuine. When you find genuality in people, it's hard to receive it. And that's just us as humanly people.
Yeah,
Because you don't find people that be true. You try and look for the negativity of it, like, oh, this girl move like this or that. Let me see if she like this. Let me see if she's like that.
yeah,
People are like that because society has placed us in those places where trust issues are an issue.
yeah,
People cross people so much, and not even meaning that that person has crossed somebody, but just from what they probably see and what they just like if somebody hurt you, you remember that stuff. You see your friend being hurt, you remember that stuff. So you're thinking like, is this person moving this way? So it have you a little skeptical of trusting somebody. But like I say all the time, if you know me, You know me. And I have that problem all the time. That's why I've had a situation. It's probably been almost a year, not quite a year. So there was a situation that happened, big old hoopla, all this negativity, all this stuff about me. Now, one time have I gone to try and justify myself on nothing. Because I'm thinking to myself, if you know me, you know me.
Right.
So I'm just waiting, for everything to come to a head, and it has already brewed. It has come to an head. And it wasn't me. It was y'all.
Yeah.
So if somebody know you, they know you. And I'm glad that person came to you and fixed that thing.
I'm
That's
glad.
called growth on
I'm
your side.
I'm glad too because like me myself when somebody got a problem with me, um, I don't try to just fix it. Like even when I was going to the bank and it was two girls up in there and they was kind of like halfway feminists or whatever. And so like I probably used to tell them, man, y'all need to, get the man and family and they be like, oh, we ain't having no children, we ain't doing this, we're doing that. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be old and I'm just, just saying little stuff. And I remember at one time, like, you know, two of them, I think they were like cousins or something, they kind of stopped talking to me when I came in the bank and stuff like that. So, I'm just dealing with the other people and I'm talking to other people and I realized that they wasn't, speaking or anything. No.
Conversating with you.
So I just, because somebody ain't talking to me, I just didn't talk to them. So I mean, it had been like over a year, stuff like that. And then, all of a sudden go in the bank now. And the girl just started back talking and just like and and man, I'm the type of person you say hey to me, I say, I'm good with you, just like you're good with me. But I learned from the streets that, what I'm saying, everybody can't be your friend all the time. Sometimes people go through things and they throw it out on everybody else. Sometimes people go through things and they lash out with the people around them, loved ones around them, and everything around them. So I know people be going through things. That's why I always say I don't be out here picking on people or nothing like that because you never know what this person going through today. You never know who they might have lost or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
They days been.
Yeah. So I just feel sometimes you just got to, keep it, just keep it real and eventually everything will come back, you know, at the same point, because I ain't gonna fall out and then I see a joke and then thought, fuck you nigga. I know you don't fuck with me no more. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do nothing like that. But if somebody don't fuck with me, they stop talking to me, I just don't talk to them. I mean,
You
it
don't
just
think that in your head either, do you?
nah. Cause it don't bother. I mean, people not liking me never bother me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I am, even though I got siblings and this and that, I am my mama's only child. And I was in a household with my mama number of years just by myself. And once I came out of here, I went out and played and I came back to the house by myself. It wasn't no social media, it wasn't no, games that you can play with your partner across the world and all this old type of stuff, what they can do now. It wasn't it. It's after everything you came home, all that's over. You know what I'm saying? You play Atari or something, you know, Nintendo or something. But yeah, it wasn't like that. Don't forget to like and share. They go to the next one down there. Let's roll. Did
So
you read?
it's Leo season, right?
Yeah.
Did I forget? Let me see. Okay, it's Leo season, so watch out for special occasions. They forget your greetings or give you an afterthought greeting. Oh, your birthday ain't that important. Oh, man. But Cancers are Virgos or Libras. Oh, okay then.
Well, I think everybody think their birthday more important than that
Ain't
because
nothing wrong with it.
yeah, it's just confidence and all that other good stuff that go with
Mhm.
it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't never get mad at somebody because they feel like their birthday
Or
important
even,
or
yeah, or they even
yeah,
forget to greet me. It's no problem.
yeah. I mean, I guess I was telling my cuz on something like that one time. Like just because if somebody don't want to fuck with you right now, talk to you right now, whatever. Man, you got to kick them to the curb like they ain't your friend. And I mean, and I see him, he'll block a joke and all kind of stuff. I'm like, there's no need for all that. You know what I'm
No
saying?
extra effort is needed.
Yeah. I mean, the people that don't want to be around you, you would even when I just talk on this show like that, I notice when I get back on Facebook sometimes. I notice when I get on some pages sometimes, people who used to be my friend are not my friend no more, and I'm good with it.
Mm.
It's nothing that I'd be like, oh yeah, let me friend request her again or whatever, whatever. If somebody don't want to be my friend, fine. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't make nobody be your friend out here, because everybody feels a certain kind of way. I might have said something wrong that might have uh
Offend them.
a trick of day was night. I might have started talking about them 80 color hairs or something. I don't know. You never know what I might have said that might have threw
It's
somebody.
no telling, it's no telling at all.
So I just hey, if they don't look, they say if you throw a rock, it gonna hit somebody eventually. If you throw it in a crowd, and a hit dog holler. That boy, come on with it.
At
What's
least you know. Vulnerable situations when they know your triggers.
Go ahead.
Uh,
Talk to
Help me out. Vulnerable situations when they know your trigger. Like you're in maybe a situation in where something affects me,
me.
and then you try and trigger it. That's not cool. Don't do that no more.
Yeah. Me, I think things that trigger me a lot of times, I think the popping of gum trigger me sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. Like
Was somebody
me,
chewing?
the popping of gum, the pow, the
Like,
pow. When I was in school, and in junior high and stuff like that, man, women used to always pop gum, just prow, 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 prow. You know what I'm saying? And then they stick it under the disc. So we used to always be at these discs with gum stick under the discs back then. You remember them brown discs with the brown top?
mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it used to be gum stuck all over there. So you thinking, nah, these folks just stick this shit all in their mouth and then stick it under the thing. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? Under the table and stuff like that. So the gum thing, the popping of the gum sometimes used to irritate. That was a big
That's a
irritant.
trigger. Oh wow.
That was a trigger. What's your trigger? What somebody do is trigger you? That's my number one trigger. What's your number one trigger?
Popping.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, for women, I can't stand. for a woman to call me love. Hey, love. Thank you, love. In a business setting, I be ready to throw my food back at them, whatever it
Yeah.
is. I can't stand that. That bothers me all inside. I don't want that. Don't do that to me.
You see, on the men's side,
And then I hate for men to call me baby girl.
only thing I don't like on the men's side though that bothers me sometimes. I can't I can't stand it. On God and stuff like that. On God, on God and all that, man. I'd be like, man, why? Why? Yeah, when the last time you even been to church? They be like, oh God, oh God. I don't like that one there. Now, women, let me see. What's my biggest trigger on women? Um, um, I think,
Hey, drink or something.
I think, I think, cussing so much, I feel like I am a saint. I think that right there, sometimes with women, it's like sometimes I just catch myself just looking at a woman. They just go to cussing so much and be like your mama didn't teach you no good words, like
Oh
nothing.
Lord.
Because I'm gonna tell you what a teacher told me a long time ago. He
What's
told me all that cussing is a lack of intelligence to choose the right words. So, so like all that extra cussing is like it's because I think that scared of real conversations. You know what I'm saying?
that?
Like,
Mm-hmm.
like that's what I kind of got out of it. Like a person that cuss a lot and always cussing it because they can't really hold like a back and forth conversation. Like sometimes, like a lot of people sometimes feel like you debating all the time. Just having a conversation with them. Like everything is so tensed up and not relaxing, you know. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
everybody think that you're being almost what tested.
yeah, or sometimes people look into it more than what you looking into it.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of times, like I'm trying to have a regular conversation and people look at it like, oh, you attacking me. Oh, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
they
saying?
get the defense up immediately. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. But it's like I still can have a conversation with anybody, but I think me myself, the amount of respect that I have for ladies and this and that, um,
Oh, really? Oh, thank you. You
a lot
got
of
respect
ladies,
for us.
a lot of ladies fool me as soon as they open their mouth. Though, see, you can be a lady all you want to sometimes till you open your mouth, and then if it ain't lady
I
like how
see
if it
you
ain't look
let's shine
if it
through.
ain't if it ain't lady like how are you being a lady? You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And I think a lot of women then forgot to be a lady, and that's why I think a lot of them losing their voice and stuff. You be hear women, you keep on talking like a man, soon as your voice starts changing like a man too. You remember back in the day, your grandma used to say, "Wash your mouth out with soap," and now you start saying all them bad words. Now your just mouth just ugly. Now you just throw all that just getting ugly, just riding in the inside. Okay, go back.
Come back. We here.
Okay, next. See, I know that's triggering. That's triggering people right now. Okay.
So men love harder than women. I'm just saying. Women can push you to love them to death. Whew, I agree. Nothing to say.
Yeah, we all know that men. kind of little hard on the woman. I was talking to a neighbor today, and he was talking about how he. I put it this way. When I talk to my neighbor, I think 99.7% of women would love a dude kind of like that because he said, I don't even know how much my wife make. He said, my wife go to work every day. I don't question her. She ain't never had to pay no bill. I bought the cars. I paid the house. I did all this. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, what do? Then he said he cook every day. I was like, I had to look. I had to move the mic over. What do she do then? Not a damn thing. That's why I'm over here talking to you, man.
She probably just lay there.
Man, you do all of that. And he said something about because he didn't have no food cooked today. She started, wasn't it? He said, I'll take you to go get some food. And he said, oh, I mean, he was like, oh, he kind of like sick or something or whatever. But I was like, dude, you mean? Then he started talking about buying her another car. I was like, I'm just gonna be quiet because I'm like, dude, like you done bought her two cars. She got two cars. She got three cars she can drive right over there in the driveway. But you talking about buying her another car, and I'm like, and she don't pay no
Does she deserve it?
bill. She don't pay no bill. She don't pay no bill. She don't pay no bill. And so I was like, dude, if she been saving money all this time, she should be able to buy her own car player. But he was like, man, I told him this, I said, hey, you been doing it this long. Ain't no reason to cry about it now.
That part.
Then I said, get your ass over there and cook up. Nah, just But it was just funny because he was laughing about it afterwards or whatever. He was like, I just don't want to deal with it, man. I would deal with it this long. Now she wondering where I'm getting my money from to steady keep everything. What's name? I ain't asking her for nothing.
Oh wow.
So, hey. Oh, this the new one, huh? Yeah, cause did I put that down or you put that down there? Come on with it.
I did not. So do we grow out of childhood friendships? Yeah, some we do, some we don't. Some are gonna be around forever. They turned into family.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And I think with me, I got a lot of 20, 30-year-old friendships that I've known people, most of my life. And um, I'm glad that social media that made it easier to y'all can at least kind of connect with each other. Because think about it, we didn't have Facebook, social media. Couldn't nobody, when you say good morning, one of your partners you ain't seen in 15 years get on there, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
it just keeps like a little bit of that there. You know what I'm saying? That part. Come on with it.
So do men need to move more like women in defending men? What does that mean?
Now that means that a lot of women defend. I put it away. Now I got the greatest example. Okay, Kamala Harris is the vice president, and she is a woman. And guess what? She is a mixed woman, half Asian, half black, whatever. So just because she's a woman and she's black is the only reason. a lot of women are standing up for her so strong. And the reason that they are giving a lot of pushback. You know what I'm saying? Like they riding for her because guess what? If she had to compete with anybody, anybody else for nominations or electoral votes to become the candidate like that, if she hadn't got it like just sat in her lap like that, it almost seemed planned because last time when she ran for president, she didn't get no delegates. Nobody voted for her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes, like you say, sometimes stuff fall in your lap. And I think with her, the presidency, fell in her lap. She 2 weeks in, almost 3 weeks in, she already done picked up a vice president. Now, they've been campaigning for almost 2 years. They wait till 3-4 months left, and now got a whole new candidate. And now she got she picked her vice VP pick, and like I said, I think a lot of people just going with her because she's a woman. Because a lot of men are not going because she used to be a prosecutor. She used to put everybody in jail. So I don't think like a lot of men are saying, "Oh yes, that's who we need to, put up in the whole prosecutor," like that there. But I still feel like um, men are not sticking by other men like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think when Obama hit it now, everybody stuck behind that. And I think even if it was a Michelle Obama, I think people probably would, could jump on that bandwagon a little more easier. But but it's something about all this going on that I wish men could tap into a source where they could men could stand behind men on a lot of issues, this and that. You know, uh, I think men are getting better, but I think what's happening is men have how they said like took over like the YouTube platforms, and now you got these anti men. There's only reason they going against men is they know it pays. It pays. They can get likes from women. Like if they tell women exactly what they want to hear, oh, you a queen. If they don't understand that you got 10 kids and 8 baby daddies and you need a man that can hold y'all down and you know what I'm saying? Men be like, what he say? You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes be saying outlandish stuff and they just say it to make women, like the Derek Jacksons and all these dudes of the world that just say stuff and they ain't even living their life. Like Derek Jackson was basically calling all men some sorry fuckers and all this, and then he was cheating. They found out he was cheating with 4-5 people, and you know what I'm saying, a month, different people a month. He was that had his own bachelor pad down there in Atlanta, getting it in and making the women that he was messing with, making sure they wasn't even on social media so they wouldn't know what he was doing. And that's why he was always in a car because he was always outside one of their houses doing a damn video. He couldn't even do the video in the house. He was so corrupt. Think about this. You can't even do a video in your house. Think about that. That means your house don't want that whatever you putting out there, your house don't know or don't want it. and
No,
you got
because
to sit in a
your
car.
house probably didn't need. That's what you mean.
Huh?
He was doing it in his car, in secrecy. That's why the videos were done
That's
in the
what
car.
I'm saying. But it was secrecy from everybody, his wife and all kind of people. Hello, 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 Miss Howard, up in his house, up in this thing.
Bye.
Yep, come on with it.
So are other men a man new enemy? Are men hated on for other men real?
And
What that
don't
mean?
forget to like and share. What you said? Yeah, men are the new men's enemy. That's what I'm talking about with these dudes that's coming on YouTube and they saying everything woman want to hear. Yes, if a man, uh, I'm just gonna give you a example. Yes, if you
I'm
meet
listening.
you meet a man and he can't take you to a 5-star restaurant when y'all first meet, you already know he is not worthy for you. You feel what I'm saying? They'll say stuff like that to just because what a woman gonna say, yeah, 5 stars, that sound good. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Mhm.
sounds good to her, but it don't sound good to a man dating a woman. If you trying to get to know a woman and she's rejecting a coffee date, she rejecting a walk-in or a park date, she want to be taken to some restaurant and she wants you to buy 4 drinks to get to know that you don't want to know her. You know what I'm saying? She doing all that to say, nah, you don't really want to know me. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
think a man should have the option to be like, you know, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go on a date so we can just get to know each other, and I can see if it need to go any further than that. Because most likely, most times when you meet somebody, it usually don't go no further than the first meet. A lot of women do
Mhm.
the same thing. They meet a joke and they be like, "Oh, girl, I went on a date with him, and boy, whoo, he talked my head off. I'm talking about I couldn't get a word in, or he didn't do it for me, or I wasn't physically attractive, but the food was good, and he was talking about taking me to the other place. Oh, that's nice." And they ain't even thinking about him no more. They're just thinking about one more meal. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They know they don't want. See, a lot of times the first date, woman already knows she don't want nothing else to do with this dude. But he started talking about where he gonna take her next. She was like, I guess I'll try this one more time. You know what I'm saying? But she
Mhm.
already saying in her head that ain't nothing he ain't gonna even sniff this. And women talk like that. He ain't gonna sniff it, he ain't gonna touch it. And they'll be calling their girlfriend, yeah, call me at the table. They'll be texting their girl, call me, girl, and telling my child got hurt or something. I'm gonna put you on speakerphone. So yeah, bam. Then she go right there, say all these lies right in front of dude sitting back. And dudes that know the game, sometimes I think they sit back and they be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? But I think this though. If you get away with getting away with a woman and all you did was spend a couple money on a couple meals and you get away from a woman that really don't like you at all, you won. Cause there's a lot of dudes going on 6, 7 dates and ain't getting nowhere. And she talking about I'm just not ready yet. I'm just not ready. I don't know. I've been hurt. I gotta know you the one. Man, I don't wanna hear that shit. oh, uh, Okay, okay. And let's wrap it up.
But why are new men selling out every day trying to backdoor another man?
Yeah. Uh, I just think men sometimes will do anything just to impress a woman. That means throwing another dude under the bus, whatever. I think men have got to the point sometimes they don't care
Self
about
gain.
their fellow compadre. They just do not care. And I think we need to get to a place where we care again. Yeah, come on with it.
So what? I'm sorry, am I missing something? So why do men hate other men so much? Maybe because his real daddy ain't in the house with his mom.
Mm. Well,
Other
sometimes,
other men.
sometimes, a single mama household, if that lady have hate for that man, it'll spread into the child without without really without her really even saying nothing. If she don't like the daddy, it's naturally gonna come off, and it's naturally gonna affect the child a little bit too, that he know they don't get along, or she saying, she on the phone, girl, I got to know this siren in here again. Well, he probably ain't gonna show up anyway to get his child or this and that. It just when a lot of people know that they don't like, they baby daddy or whatever. And the whole thing in me is ladies got to get to the point that you got to start liking this person for you, you know what I'm saying, for you lay down with them. Like we it's a trip when ladies can't even be friendly with their baby daddies or something because they hate their guts, you know, after they made a child and all that. Like you love them for a minute, and then as soon as you felt like, and this same thing with men, once they break up with women sometimes, like you got a lot of men that don't want to do nothing for her no more or his child just because he hate her so much. You feel what I'm saying? So it go both
And
ways.
I agree. I know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So are stepfathers helping or hurting the children? Are they close to the kids or just a roommate?
I think a
Look,
lot I
okay.
think a lot of stepdaddies in this day of time, um, I think it comes off how the mama is, because the mom can be inviting where the man can step in and feel like he can talk to the child a certain way, help the child a certain way, or whatever. Or he can come up into a situation that like everybody hate him, but the the mama, and he can't talk to nobody but her. See, that's why it's hard for a man to get in a situation where he in a household with 3, 4 kids and nobody likes you like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but this is the thing. The mother can be the liaison between you and the children, right? But
Right.
you have to show a sense of respect in the house because the first thing children are doing is watching how you talk to their parent, watching how you treat their parent, and their guards are already up because you are like an alien. You're new to their lives. And that's the thing. Men sometimes doesn't respect that or even think about the quality of I'm being new. They come in knowing this is where I'm at and these kids gonna fall in line. Allow these children to get to understand and know who you are, that you're not here to harm them, and not that even you're trying to even be their dads, that you're here just for mommy. Even if you're just there to knock mommy off. You show respect in that level where they know that their parent is not here to be in any type of harm's way. You don't know what they probably seen before, or what mommy has gone through before. Nobody take that into justification. It just immediately be self-gain. So that's why a lot of times when these stepdads come in, you coming in, you moving in with the woman and the children. Okay, so we got a roommate. Mommy got a friend moving in with us.
And
When it's supposed to be the opposite way, if you're trying to move in with somebody, I feel like that's a total commitment to move in with someone.
yeah. Well, and I'm glad you said it like that because that's why I don't promote now man to move in with a woman. You got to have your own castle, and you got to bring
You're
the
running.
woman into your castle, because that's the only way you're gonna start out with a level of respect. See,
Yep.
that's where the disrespect comes in because the kids there, the refrigerator there that been there, the TV there that been there, the food that's in the refrigerator is the food that mama bought. And as soon as you even open the refrigerator, they already looking at you crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because they already have to ask mommy, can I get a snack at the
And
at the
your ass
pantry?
ain't got to ask.
You don't decide to ask. That's
No,
not your pantry. Ask mommy too. Mommy, can I get a snack at the pantry?
what you talking about? The man of the house?
Yeah. if
Goddamn
you
right.
moved in with her and you here, don't you think you're a guest too?
No.
These children live here, and you're a guest, and you think
I,
you can just come
well,
and he can go in the
well,
pantry and get something without asking mama. Yeah, they got a problem with
that's
you.
why. And guess what? And that's why I wouldn't put myself in that situation. I done been in that situation, and 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 that came from me even putting groceries in the refrigerator. But I know even just getting groceries and putting groceries in the refrigerator, the house is still she most women have a very protective way. And I'm talking about these are hood houses that hood apartments and stuff like that, houses that they didn't even they don't own to this day. You feel what I'm saying? They moved out when I the hell probably after I moved a couple of months, they had to move too. So I mean, it it's like what I'm saying is women are putting too much emphasis on stuff that they don't even own. Okay, you own the food in the refrigerator, but you don't even own the refrigerator. That refrigerator was already there. That stove was already there when you moved in. If you moved in one of them type of houses back in the day, that was already there. That was already there. The house already there. You don't fix nothing in there. You pay your little rent, and the government, fu- you know, function enough. If anything, you should be trying to build with this man or whatever this man getting it, and then maybe he giving you a little money that you can save on the rent and food, and you can take something else to make with it. But it's not a team effort, and that's what I'm saying. When you don't even own that house, I don't think women looking at it in that kind of way. Like you don't own that house. You ain't gonna never own that house. You know what I'm saying? You paying your barely rent or you paying no rent at all. But you walking around like you King Kong and you never gonna own it. It's never gonna be yours. So what I'm saying is you need to get down really on my plan when I come in there because I'm coming there trying to at least change the way you thinking. Even though I'm giving you money around here, you should be saving that little money. You should be plotting on like I remember telling women, even back in the day, like, hey, um, these taxes you get, these $10,000 taxes a year, you getting 7,000 at the end of year 10. You need to get your own private, bank account or something and one of these funds and save it. You can save this for 3, 4 years, and you can go out and buy you a house around here. But it's women go to starting over every year because they mindset on the same thing. They want new furniture, they want a new car, they want they want some new TVs. They want to move to another place. They moving every year to a new spot. They want something. They want everything new. Leave that behind. They don't care nothing about it because they got their taxes and they got money in the bank right now. They don't think about carrying their furniture over to the next one and saving money. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's a problem right there. Read though, read though.
Truthfully, in a relationship with a woman that have kids, what God taught me is to show my wife and her son that I'm totally in. I think most brothers don't understand that the respect I show for her son, God teaches the man with my daughter's mother the same respect.
And I agree. I agree. I agree. You have to come with that respect, but at the same time, I think what happens sometimes is sometimes the kid be already develop a man of the house syndrome, and I think sometimes it's a button of the head, especially if a man coming in her house. That's why I don't agree with the man coming in her house because if they came in his house, even the son, this is foreign to him. He is not so comfortable that he can kick around or feel a certain kind of way that he runs stuff around here. You know what I'm saying? It's it's
Hmm.
it's it's new, it's fresh, it's different. So he gonna try to get used to him. And everybody can get used to that man then. But if a man going up in a woman's place where she's king, it ain't gonna never, to me, is never gonna work to that because I think you one good holler away from getting thrown out. I done seen married men get thrown out of house because they know it's better to leave before the police get involved or something or anything like that. They're gonna go to jail and they still gonna have to leave anyway. So it's better when Joker put you out, just go ahead and go. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna lose
Hmm.
more. You're gonna lose more trying to stay.
Stay there. Hmm.
Yeah. Because you're gonna lose more because you're gonna lose fines, lawyer costs, all that. Because don't the Lord believe if she lie on you or she push you or something, you push her back, she gonna fall. Oh, you know. Yeah.
The river said it's a respect factor in every way.
Yes, and I think it have, and I think the respect comes. I think men get disrespected because they don't have nothing. A man that moving around with nothing will not be respected. If you, I put it away, a man that's walking and his woman got a car, just look at how she talked to him. Just look at a man that ain't got no money and his woman got to buy him cigarettes or buy him a beer or something. Just look at how she talked to him, how she demand him, how she demeanor him, or whatever, whatever. Watch how he walked behind her. She is his leader. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
A
yeah.
woman have to have a certain respect, and respect comes from actually having something. You got to have something to gain respect. Any kind of respect, you got to have something.
Yeah,
What's up,
true.
Sharon up in his house, Miss Green? Yep. What you think about that?
I mean, I agree. Ruben said, it's that situation, bro. You must have a conversation with both
Yep, in your house.
and not the.
Right. Not in her house, in your house. So that's when the respect will be translated a little better. Cause I done had these conversations. Now I ain't talking about, see, a lot of people talk about stuff they ain't did. You know what I'm saying? Like I done had these conversations with ladies in their house with their children. and I'm coming in trying to establish something. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you coming in trying to establish something, they already kind of skeptical, the children, like, you know, but I'm gonna tell you what what gave them a level of respect me. Okay, they knew I had my own place. They knew I was just coming over there to the house. Uh I was coming in a nice car. So they knew I had something. You know what I'm saying? I was I'm dressed nice. I'm just not dressed like no bum and that. So they had a level of respect, and then they noticed their mom had a level of respect for me. So all that stuff is stuff that make a child respect you more. They got to know that you at least got more than their mom in a way. That's what respect come from. A man that's out here go getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, guess what? And reason I said more than a mama because imagine a woman uh that make $150,000 a year, and she start dating a dude that make 27, $30,000 a year. When she go over his house, it's much different when he come over her house. You feel me? Her and
Mm-hmm.
the kids pack, get up, and go over his house. They gonna be like, look at this shit here. I ain't even got my own bathroom. We got one bathroom here. Or I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? We ain't even got no living room. We just got a den of this and that. I mean, it comes off different if somebody got more than the other. You understand what I'm saying? And the kids gonna look at
Mm-hmm.
it and they gonna say, oh, mama, you mess with him, he ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care how you try to swing it, it gonna swing like this. Yeah, come on with it.
So, what do you do when friends befriend your enemies?
Uh, I put it away. I don't feel like I got super enemies, but I think like say back in the day, if I'm thinking somebody my enemy, detriment to my health enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
I got to cut him loose. He on the borderline. I got to cut my friend that I've been knowing. I got to cut him loose because um, if he's if he's so friend of mine, I got to protect my part of this. You know what I'm saying? Like if men, it's just like um, okay, I put it like this: say somebody robbed you before and you go over a house party, this and that, and you see the robber at a dude, your partner house. You like, who would that dude there? And like, what's his name? Like, man, that nigga robbed me. Like, what? Hey, he cool as a fan. He ain't never been like that, and like this here. But guess what? If that dude gonna be there, then I'm gonna get myself out the situation. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause either I'm gonna end up in jail for being around them because you got to be willing to cut loose people that put your life in danger or put your life in a certain way. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you ain't strong enough to cut ties with people who putting your life in danger, then I mean I don't know what to say. Go ahead, read. Rule.
Ruben said, real talk, my brothers. We must understand that that's her child. What I did, bro, in this conversation, I told my wife that her house is her son. No matter what happens, we must respect that. Bro, like our mother's us.
Mm.
Really said, fall back and leave both alone. Leos don't move like that, sis. Okay.
Man, that boy.
He said, if he robs someone else, he will rob you. We must
Right,
leave that fake alone.
right. Because if you got a snake, if you allow snakes to slither in that house, you know what I'm saying? Like soon they're gonna be full of snakes. Cause only people gonna be able to hang around snakes is other snakes. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying on that part.
Yep.
Lions hang around lions, snakes hang around snakes, eagles hang around eagles.
What
Like
hoes hang around?
I I'm gonna say this little thing of the song. The song I remember. He said, you can have an old lady, but these hoes are for everybody. So hoes might hang around everybody. I set you up on that one, did
That was not a setup.
it?
That was just an unanswered question. You heard me, Ruben. You heard me.
Okay, they gonna do.
Okay, 1890s is when homes for unwed mothers and troubled women started. So 134 years later, it hasn't gotten better. We all think it happened before then, but this has been a problem.
Oh, yeah, I was doing my little research,
I
and
see.
yeah, single mother homes started way back. We always try to go back to 1970, 1960. It been because get what they said. They said unwedded mothers and troubled women. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But watch the next one I put up. Read this.
So houses for men in trouble was called jail and the crazy house.
Mhm.
So it ain't been equal for a long time.
And that's what I'm saying. Like we sit up there and we talk that mess, but like men ain't never been had. If you was a sorry man, or you unwedded, or you lost your house or lost everything, they didn't have no houses for men, and this it was called jail. And if you went crazy or something wrong with you, it was called Wingfield, crazy house, called straight jacket. That's what they put you in. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah, they always had a place for women to feel comfortable and thrive, even though when they was going through problems. You know what I'm saying? Even way back then, when men died in war and stuff like that, they had a place for women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it been like that. And what's happening is that's why women used to get half and used to have to a man have to take care of them, have the life and all this stuff because they knew women was more fragile and more wasn't they? But now women are up here with this strong stuff and they getting a wake up call. They getting a wake up call that they ain't never these equality rights gonna have women working up to their 60s and 70s and that stuff that women didn't do back then. Women used to be sat down at 30.
To work, like
Huh?
talking about. They used to be home
Right,
wives.
right. And a lot of them used to sit down and they might have worked long enough to catch their husband and they work at leisure. They work for to get like little stuff of them. I know people right now women that I know that married and they work and they can quit at any time they want to and go back to work and quit and whatever they want to whenever they
Must be
want to.
nice.
Yeah. But once you get the right man, you're able to do that. You know what I'm saying? But a
Definitely.
lot of people don't go to looking for the right man today up in their 50s. And then them same men at her age, they looking for a younger woman.
Right, that tenderoni.
And a young man, if he want children, he can't get you because you can't make him no child. We had a young man on this show a long time ago.
No, no, no. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You remember
Don't do
that? We
that.
had
Yeah,
that
but
man.
don't do that. That's almost calling his name out. Don't do that. Don't do
Okay. All
that.
right.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, I missed the entire show. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Uh, Nah, you know what I'm saying? One thing about it, you know, you can always replay this thing. You know what I'm saying? This thing gonna be, replay. You know, you as soon as we shut it down, we're gonna be shutting down in a minute. And it made me feel like you meant to miss the whole show because you know exactly when to come on, like the last couple
The
clips.
benediction.
Okay, my bad. Okay.
People say, real talk, my sister, we trying to catch up. Real men need real women that understands what Uncle Sam has did to us. We must understand the game.
Right. Yeah. See, Ruben like when I do that real research, I go way back. How far back? Way back. Okay. To a time they thought I didn't even know about. I went way back. When I said them 18, boy, you like, well, hold on, player. What they say? 18 what? 1890s. My great granddaddy was born in 1898 or something like that. Yeah, something like that. 1890s. Yeah, that part. Okay, but how they say? Um, let me see what do you say? Okay, she says she always do miss the show. Always do. She said that's too far back. Yeah, yeah, but what I be saying all the time, like some of these men, they'll go out here, the young men, they'll go out here, they'll get them the old mama, but at one time, just like I told everybody that at one time a man gonna want a seed. He gonna want a child and this and that. And once he start thriving for that child, and she ain't able to get to him, that's when the tension and that's when everything gonna fall apart. Cause she gonna start talking about adoption and all that, and he want his own seed.
Well, good luck,
He
old man.
he wanted a baby.
Good luck, old dudes. Go
No,
out there and
that's
get you
the
some
young
good
dude.
girls.
That's the young dudes that I'm talking about. The old dudes already got children. It's the
Oh, you
young.
don't think they will want a child? Oh,
Nah,
you said
most,
if they don't
most
have.
most old dudes look at it like somebody was telling me the other day was like, yeah, if you have a child now, by the time your child get 20, you're gonna be in your 70s. I mean, I don't think no man care about that. Half the men um like if a man like I think a man around about 30, 34, and he ain't got no kids and he finally got his finances together, he gonna want a child. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna want
There's nothing wrong with it.
he can call his own and this and that. And them kids, when he get with an old lady, the kids are already almost old as him already. So I mean, hey, he ain't but 10 years older than him. Look, they 27, he 37, man. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, most women about say 44, most of their kids is 27.
At 44?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Think about it. If you have a child at 17, you
Oh, you say
right.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Like you had the baby young, but okay.
yeah. I mean, but that ain't even young how they having them. They having them at 13, 14. But I'm just being nice because I done heard just lately I was somewhere and lady was like, I said, how old your kid was? And so I tried to guess how old she was. And she was like, nah, I had him when I was 14. I was like, ah damn. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, some of these folks are young and mama's 40 and the child is 20 goddamn 5. You know what I'm saying? And if you start dating a dude that's 30, or you know what I'm saying, or 30, you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't too old than the child. Okay, read that before we get ready to get out of here.
River said, my sister, listen, if you want a real man, know this. He's looking for a real woman. Understand this. My family, we must stop what we were taught and understand what our grandparents instilled in us. My
Yeah,
grandparents raised me, and my grandmother told me this. Your parents don't understand what they're doing, but I'm going to instill in you the truth.
yeah. Okay. That ain't no bad one. She's a
Say,
youngin'
y'all.
in it.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, and it's just so for real. I mean, like I done been out here and you sometimes you see great grandmamas 40, 44, 42. I know great grandmamas 42, 40. I mean, yeah, you like how when you had your first child? 13. How your child was 13. You know what I'm saying? Because it will come like think about this here.
Generation.
Right, generation. If you raise your child just kind of like you were raised, your child gonna have the same outcome
Most
almost.
times, yeah.
And sometimes you can get mad, and you can get mad at your child by making these dumb mistakes, and you're like, "Oh, she should know better, this and that." But if you made the same mistakes, you ain't qualified to make her change the mistake. So, because being qualified is not making that mistake. So, really, you need to be taking your child around somebody else that can teach them how to move better. And that's why a lot of kids now sometimes make it better. Sometimes women reach out to men that have themselves together, or somebody or women that got themselves together, put their child around that person, and they get a better quality what's not. You know what I'm saying? Because I was, you know, I was thinking about just today. I seen a dude and grown, he probably looked like he was about 20, 30, maybe a little older. But he had three different colors in his head. And I said to myself, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't man stuff. He ain't been around no man. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't been around Maria man. He been around a biological man. He ain't been around men that move like men because you know that's one thing they just that they'll let you go with some earrings, they'll let you go with certain little stuff, but all that little hair color and all that all that old different stuff, it's wild. Dude with all these, earrings in their nose. You move, you just moving different. You know what I'm saying? So when you move like a hippie, you got your outcome gonna be like a hippie. A lot of hippies was on drugs, dope heads and stuff now. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted to live off the world. The world, I don't think nobody should work. Everybody should be free to be who they want to be and all that old stuff. So it is what it is. Let's get these lads come in and get up out of here.
Real talk, bro. Our family must be retaught the true definition of life. Happy birthday to you both. Thank you, Lil Ruben. Thank you.
And Ruben, I know your birthday coming up, so I think your birthday ain't till next week. So yeah, we'll be able to say happy birthday to you the next
Yeah.
show. That
Next week.
Right.
Next week.
So yep, we up out of here. We done got our 2 hours in. Y'all can go back, watch the show. Remember, next Tuesday at 9 o'clock, be there or be square. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. That part.
Yeah. Trip all big splash, baby, you can see it.
Birthday girl.
Strong.
In her sweet or whatever. Look out now.
Did you call me baby girl?
Look, in your sweet and stuff.
That's a trigger for me. Don't call me that.
Oh, no, that is your trigger.
I told you that. We just talked about this tonight.
We all behind you and stuff. Yeah, you got 80 flows off the ground, ain't it?
It don't matter. Hey, world.
Hey, how they said, you ain't got to go home, but we got to get up out of here.
That part.
Look, they mess with you. Look, she said, damn. It's only brighten up in here. I know it's time to go. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins in a bell tip. Open up, let me splash in, brother. How they say? Happy birthday,
everybody.
Happy birthday, Leo.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Leos. You're right. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Got all season.
You like that sometimes. And how they say? Peace. We out of here.
Good night.